What's going on YouTube? It's your boy Easy Man. I'm back. In today's video, I'm giving y'all a video that I've been wanting to do for months. I'm giving y'all the perfect EDC, everyday carry for college and content creation. In this video, I'm going to be showing y'all everything y'all need and the gear that I use in terms of like camera and lenses, headphones and computers for just day-to-day things that you need for college and for content in order to be successful. And I'm gonna be giving y'all a deep dive on everything and why I use it and how I use it. So let's dive right in. I'm gonna start with the college side of things and things that I use that are very important to me in terms of that in order to have success in the classroom, because you know that comes first. College, your A's, your B's are way more important than content, obviously, so we have to focus on that first. First thing first, my trusty iPad. I use this for everything when it comes to note-taking, writing things down, video ideas. I have on the fly. My iPad is always with me because it just makes things so much easier instead of typing up all the time. And I also do have the case with the keyboard, so if I do want to type, I do have the ability to do that, but I do use this as my note-taking and anything that I just want to jot down and write down. I got my trusty iPad, man. This is the iPad Air from 2021, I'm pretty sure. My second important thing that I have that's always in my book bag no matter what, that literally doesn't go anywhere without me, my MacBook. This is the M2 Air from 2022. Perfect. I use this computer on the fly for editing, when I'm in class, all of that type of stuff. Like my MacBook doesn't go anywhere without me. My MacBook, wherever I go, my MacBook goes. So my MacBook, very important. Use that with a bunch of other stuff that I'm gonna get into. Always gotta have your computer. Like you can't do nothing without your computer. This is in my book bag wherever I go, whether I'm studying, whether I'm in a library, doesn't matter. MacBook goes where I go. This is also a very important addition to my school side of things that I always have with me, my adapter. This adapter is important because it allows me to, because with the M2 Air, you only get two USB slots, well, two USB-C slots, and you can't put in like your SD card, your USB type devices. So this adapter allows me to do that. As you can see, has a lot of slots for the SD card and USB. So I use this with my iPad and my MacBook. They all go together kind of like a trio, whether I'm sharing information between the devices. Obviously I can use AirDrop, but when I have some stuff from like my cameras, I can put it in my SD card and edit photos when I'm in class or do projects. It all just depends, but always have an adapter with you. This is very useful, always in my everyday carry bag. Now I also keep a pair of headphones on me no matter what. Like regardless, I'm always gonna have a pair of headphones on me, whether it's these AirPod Pros. These is the latest generation. I'm not sure if they're on generation 3 or 2. Always keep these on me, man. Or sometimes I'll even go a little bit crazier depending on how I'm feeling and go with the AirPod Maxes. Either or, sometimes both, just so I don't have to worry about them dying, or you know, some places are a little bit noisier and I want the on-ear headphone experience. I'll go grab these. Or maybe I'm in class, I just want to throw in one little AirPod, listen to music while I listen to the teacher as well. I'll go with these, but always have something for your music because you never know where you're going to be. Maybe you're on a bus, maybe you're waiting for class to start. You never know. Maybe you want to listen to a podcast, watch some YouTube videos, or watch my videos. Who knows? But definitely want to get either or. It's essential for the bag. Now, an underrated part of my everyday carry that goes with me regardless that I forgot to mention is my phone. I have the iPhone 13 Pro Max. I was thinking about getting the 16, but I didn't. It was kind of no point in doing it because all the phones are similar. But this is very important because your phone can do everything. Don't go anywhere without your phone. I know we don't, but this is a very important part of my bag, of my collection every day. Always have my phone on me. My phone is literally does everything. Respond to messages, emails, everything on the fly. I conduct a lot of my business, do a lot of my schoolwork on my phone. Like my phone is an underrated piece of the puzzle as well. So don't underestimate your phone in your everyday carry bag. Now, this next piece of equipment is something that I recently just started adding into my setup, which is the Ray-Ban Meta glasses, man. These right here are literally a game changer into my setup as of late. Like they have been able to do so much for me. Like the camera on it allows me to get content. I can ask the glasses questions that can help me with school. They also play music. They have a speaker. Like they just do so much. Like nowadays I'm finding me wearing these for hours just on my, like obviously on my eyes. It's like they just help. It's like an AI that just doesn't go away. Like it's always with you. So also with the camera, like the camera is really the biggest addition for me. It's just that I can always, you know, You don't have to bring my actual camera out. You can just bring out these and I'll be just fine. You know, just fine. I can get some content on them on the fly, maybe for TikTok, Instagram, Reels. It all depends on what I'm doing, but I have definitely found the Ray-Ban Meta glasses to be a great addition to my setup. And I feel like if you always wanted to get them, this is your sign. These are literally perfect for what they are. Something else I have from like a lot of general use stuff is, I know these just look like they're keys. They are just my keys and obviously my ID. But inside of them, I have something like a little tab here, and that's where I keep this. That's where I keep my AirTag. So my keys are never, ever, ever gonna go missing with this AirTag. I put them somewhere special in my keys, nice and hidden, zip them up and close it so my ID and my keys can never get lost. AirPods are definitely, AirTags are very important because you don't wanna lose anything. Losing your keys on a college campus means you have to retrace your steps, try to find them, and people like to steal, and that's just not it. Get that AirTag, $30 only. Do it. Listen to me. It'll be the best thing you ever did. All right, now we can move more into the things that I use for content creation when I'm at school, things like that that stay in my bag consistently. And I want to start with this right here. New edition, SmallRig Magic Arm. This right here is amazing because at the top has a clamp, and then the body moves around so you can attach the body to your camera, and then the clamp can literally clamp onto anything. You can get unique POV angles. You can do a whole bunch of different things all by yourself, so you don't need anybody to film with you to get those creative angles. Like, you can attach your phone to it, connect it to the camera, and get that type of look where your phone is at your camera. It's an amazing thing. Like, I recently just got it and it's gonna stay in my bag for the time being. I've been loving my journey using it. I'm gonna show y'all. I'm gonna get a whole bunch of different videos in the future using this. Like, y'all gotta stay tuned. SmallRig Magic Arm, I put y'all on for sure. The next item that stays in my bag is actually the most important out of anything when it comes to being a college student, content creator, having a bag of equipment and stuff. And it is my camera and lens. As you can see, I use the Sony a6700 as my main camera for content creation when it comes to vlogging, recording, things of that nature. The camera I'm using now to record this video is the ZV-E10, which this ended up replacing. I used to use this as like a studio camera or like talking head camera, but I now use the ZV-E10 to do those type of things, and I use the ZV-E10 to live stream, which has allowed me to use this as a more flexible camera for taking photos on the fly and for vlogging on the fly. So I also have the Sony 10-20 on here, which is a vlogging lens. It's a very wide angle lens. I love it. I recommend it. Y'all know how I feel about my wide angle shots, of course. Now, it's also that a lens that I use to pair with this camera as well, which is obviously the wide lens on this. It's the Tamron 17-70. So this allows me to get cinematic B-roll shots, longer shots, because as you can see, it has a zoom, so it's very flexible. It just allows me to pair these two lenses with this camera to get all the college content I need, all the content that I might need to get, whether I'm vlogging, doing a reel, doing a day in the life, anything. These two lenses allow me to do that. Put the wide lens on when I'm vlogging, setting the scene. Okay, maybe I want to switch, record something. I put this lens on, get it, record it. Then it's all done with this camera. A lot of in-body image stabilization, so the stabilization is fine. You get 10-bit color, so you can do color grading on this. Camera is perfect. These two lenses together to stay in my bag are perfect as well. Now, another addition to this camera that I just got is my Ulanzi TT38 tripod. Now, this tripod is a quick release, so all I literally do is take my camera, take it, the tripod, you take the camera, boom, you drop it in, lock it with the button on the side. Now I have a tripod that I can use to vlog. Extended legs come out just like this. Also has a hook here, so I can hook it. Let me see if I can see that. So I can hook it upside down, anywhere, do whatever I want to do, get creative shots. This tripod does it all. Quick release, put it away, unlock it, hit the button, camera's out. Now I can just put these two things in my bag and call it a day. This tripod is the greatest tripod I ever had. I also use the Sony tripod with the buttons, so I can like press record and stuff from the buttons. But with the A6700, I normally now just leave that tripod for the ZV-E10, and now I use this TT38. This tripod is sturdy, feels good, very ergonomically sound, and it has a quick release plate, which I love the most, so I don't always need to keep the tripod on. I just slide it right on, boom, lock it, ready to go. Perfect. This is the perfect tripod I feel like that I've ever come across, so it definitely stays in my bag all the time. Now another item that I have as well that's very important that I use, depending on the shots that I want to get, always have my wireless mics with me. These are very important because they can connect to my phone, they can connect to my camera, they can literally do anything that I ask them to do. I clip it onto my shirt or whatever. Now I can obviously talk to the mic, have good audio. Obviously, you know, your videos, your reels are not good if your audio isn't good, but I don't have to be close to the camera. I don't have to use the camera mic that I do have, which I'm currently using now, which is on my ZV-E10. I don't need to attach it to my A6700. If I just use these wireless mics, now I don't need to be close to the camera as well. I can walk away, get different type of POV shots, different type of wide angle landscape shots. I can walk away, I can be far, a whole bunch of stuff I can do just because of the wireless mics. Very important, always in my bag no matter what. Now, smaller things that are also very important to me, I always keep an extra battery or two. This is an extra A6700 battery. Always keep extra battery. You never know when you're gonna run out. That also includes other malicious, well, I think it's malicious. Malicious, right? Yeah, I think it's malicious. Oh, miscellaneous, my bad. A whole bunch of other miscellaneous things such as wires, chargers as well. Always have that in your bag. You never know when you're going to need it. It's something that I use on bright days when it comes to recording with my camera, is I always have an ND filter. So this allows me to keep my settings the same, keep my background blur in the back the same. I just put this on. It's like sunglasses for your camera. It allows like less sunlight to come in and you don't have to adjust your settings that much. So this is very important. ND filter, slap it on your lens, crank it up, put the sunglasses on, now you're good to go. But that is everything I use in my everyday carry bag. Let me know if you guys have any questions, if you guys want to know where you can find some of these stuff. I don't bring everything with me every day on a normal basis. I'm normally starting my day off with an empty bag, picking and choosing what I know I'm going to need for the day. But these are most of the stuff that I'll use during a week. Like I might not have everything on me at once, but at some point throughout the week, I will be using at least one of these things. Like that's just how I am. These allow me to do what I need to do, stay focused in school, create content, and just have a mix of both. Like a lot of these things help me in school and content at the same time. And it's just like it's just like a plus to just have all this stuff, to be grateful to have all this stuff, put this stuff in your bag and just be out. Like everyday carry is very important because you want to be able to do your job as a student, do your job as a content creator without sacrificing. And I feel like this allows for a perfect on-the-go setup when it comes to doing your schoolwork and obviously creating your content, which is what I love to do the most. So hope you guys enjoy this video. Let me know if you guys want more videos like this, speaking to y'all honestly, giving y'all my honest setup and things like that, I'm not withholding any information. So if you guys want to know anything, leave a like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see y'all in the next one.